Hi, it's Miss Donna, and I am here today to show you how you can make an I Spy bottle at home. It's sensory play at home. Hope you guys are going to have fun. If you pre-registered and you picked up your kit, you're going to have a set of instructions like this, and you're going to get a small bottle with either corn, birdseed, rice, beans and rice, something like that in it, and a little baggie full of a lot of buttons and beads and doodads that I collected for you guys to use so that you have things to start with. But really, the best part about this one is you get to use your imagination and pick out whatever you want. You can theme your bottles if you like. Maybe you like farm animals, and inside of here, like our little animals there, I thought that it was perfect to use rice and corn and have farm animals that you can find. Or maybe you like buttons and beads. So that's what's in this one: buttons, balls, beads, all kinds of small, colorful things, but no rhyme, no reason. One other thing, if you happen to have sand at home, colored sand, you can even make a bottle with the sand and find your animals or your objects. The only thing is these are a little heavier because that sand does weigh more than you think it would. And look at this one. I made this one for our winter ones, and it's made with that fun little fake snow that everybody loves to clean up, and a bunch of polar animals. How perfect is that? So these are all ones that I've made in the past, and they're all sealed, and you guys have probably played with them. You can pick any kind of bottle at home. I'm going to use this small one today. It had water in it, so you have to be limited by the size of the mouth of the bottle, of course. But there's lots of bigger ones, regular soda bottles or drink bottles. Gatorade bottles have a nice size lid. Peanut bottles, those jars that you get, peanut butter, any of that kind of stuff that comes in a plastic bottle has a nice lid. You could put really big things in them like these, or some of your bigger animals. This is even an empty milk bottle that came in milk in the bottle instead of in a jug. So let your imagination go. You might find all kinds of things. There's coins, paper clips, rubber bands, dice, anything like that. You have lots of stuff at home, I'm sure, that you could use. So here's what we're going to do today. I have about a cup of birdseed that I'm going to start with here. And I made my own little funnel here. It's made out of an old water bottle, and I just kind of keep reusing it. You may have your own funnel at home that works really good. You're going to want to put about a quarter of your seed in. This is a layering process, and I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to have birdseed everywhere. All right. Stay. All right. Then I'm going to pick out, and I'm going to put 3 of my little wooden beads in here, and I'm going to put in 3 of my little buttons here, and I won't tell you how long this took. I have the whole alphabet in beads. These are like for a bracelet or a necklace, but I went through and I have the whole alphabet, so I'm going to pull out a few of them, and I'm going to flop them in here too. Now we're going to put in some more birdseed. Try to do this without making a mess. Alright, and then some more items. We'll put in a bigger, and a bigger, and a few more letters. There we go. And another layer. And some more buttons, and a couple more wooden beads, whoops, maybe, and some more letters, and now we're going to put in one more birdseed. Now you want to make sure that you leave room at the top, otherwise you're not going to be able to shake up your bottle, and you're not going to be able to move your objects around. So don't fill it all the way full. How much space you leave, as you can see, I've got different amounts, is entirely up to you. There is no right or wrong. And I'm going to put the rest of my items in here. Oh, I know what I forgot to mention before I started this. You might want to take a picture or make a list of what you put in here before you start, because if you actually have some of the older kids or even the adults that are addicted to I Spy bottles, it's good to know how much is in there and make sure that you find everything, because maybe you didn't find all 26 letters of the alphabet, but you thought you did. So you might want to do that first, like take a picture of this or just jot it down on a piece of paper, 6 buttons, 2 dice, 3 coins, something like that. You can always print up a little list of those and put it on the side of the bottle, especially if you're going to take it like for a travel game or something like that. That's just another idea. Then the next thing you want to do, you're going to experiment. You get to play with it, in other words. Shake it up. Make sure your distribution is good. Do you need less birdseed? Do you need more shapes in there? Can you find them? Are they turning? It looks pretty good here. We can see all kinds of stuff, and you even have spots. So now, if I was doing this for sensory play, I would then seal this lid. You can use hot glue, super glue, Gorilla Glue, anything like that. But if you think you might want to take stuff in or out or make it seasonable, if the kids aren't too curious, you can always duct tape your lid, as long as they're not one of the ones that peels the duct tape off, because they would make a really big mess if they took the lid off. That's up to you and the age of your child. So that is exactly what you do to have an I Spy sensory bottle. Now, the other thing I want to remind you is, remember, if you're having your kids help you with this, remember some of these objects are definitely choking hazards. So keep an eye on them, or maybe only give them bigger things that they can help you with, or maybe have them do the pouring of your rice or your seeds or whatever. That's just a good idea. But I hope you guys enjoy your I Spy bottles. Let your imagination run wide. And the next time you come in to see me, tell me what kind of bottles you made. Until next month, bye.